Welcome back to another episode of the Wrestling Cordle. What's going on, guys? I'm your host, William. Today we got a special guest, Chris, on the phone.
What's up, y'all? How y'all doing?
We're going to be going over some topics. It's going to be like a little interview. So, Chris,
Yo,
what are your thoughts of Ronda Rousey coming back in January? Possibly come back in January.
my thoughts on Ronda Rousey coming back in January. All right, don't get me wrong. I don't dislike Ronda Rousey, but I don't like her either because I feel like they put the belt on her. I know a lot of people are gonna hate me for saying this. I feel like they gave her the belt too soon. I
Right,
feel like they should have made her earn that belt, and they should have made her. They should have made her prove her worth. I don't
right.
care what she did in MMA. That should not give the WWE a right to put a belt on anybody.
You're right.
I mean, yes, granted, the women's roster, especially on SmackDown, is not very strong. But there are women who are damn good in the ring.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I'm not saying all of the women's roster is good. Right now, I would say I'm gonna go off topic here. NXT's women's roster, I think, is better than the main roster.
I agree with that. I agree with the NXT's women's roster better than the main.
That's what I'm saying. I think the women's roster on NXT are fucking killing it. Wait, I'm allowed to cuss on this show, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. The women's roster on NXT are killing it right now.
Oh, yeah.
But back to Ronda Rousey, though, I was going to say if and when she does come back, I'm going to say, but is she going to be a part time or is she going to go back to being full time?
While we're on Ronda Rousey, she's gonna be full time. I know Ronda. She likes the money.
Right.
But while we're on Ronda Rousey, let's make some controversy, yo.
All right,
Do
hold on real
you,
quick.
huh?
All right, go ahead.
Do you think Ronda Rousey left to make a family, or did you think that she left because she was afraid of Chris Cyborg coming to
Oh,
WWE?
dude, hands down, Ronda Rousey is terrified of Chris Cyborg.
Thank you.
Hands down, she is terrified of
Thank
her.
you.
I'm not even gonna lie about that. She heard Cyborg was interested, and she ran like a little bitch.
Yep, she did.
She ran like a little bitch. I'm just saying, she didn't. Because if she really wanted to start a family, don't you think she would be pregnant by now?
Yeah, because she left after Mania, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, if she really wanted to have children, don't you think she would have been trying to make babies by now?
Yep.
That's what I'm saying. No, there was other things involved. I mean, it might not have been Cyborg. It might have been other things. She might not have been happy with her contract, for all I know.
That's
You
possible.
never know what happens behind closed doors.
No, you don't. So,
Maybe she was upset at the fact that Becky Lynch got the belt. I don't know.
yeah, could be. So, Adam Cole you remember when Adam Cole went to Raw? What was that?
Yes.
Yeah. And, no, I'm sorry, he went to SmackDown first to fight, yeah, Daniel Bryan, thank you. Now, he said on one of the interviews they was doing on YouTube, he said that there was a lot of pressure on main roster, but there was all this freedom on NXT, so he's not too sure if he wants to move up. What do you think about that?
Honestly, I think NXT is a better brand because there is so much freedom on there. Because there are no scripts. Triple H allows them to have that freedom. And, I give kudos to Triple H on that.
Yeah.
I give kudos to Triple H on that because he is allowing them to be who they are. He's allowing them to have that freedom to express themselves.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yep. I agree with that.
Alright, let me ask you something. If you owned a wrestling company, what would you do? Would you do what Triple H is doing, or would you do what Vince McMahon is doing?
Oh, I do what Triple H doing, hands down.
But because, I feel like if you give wrestlers too much freedom, like, I don't mean to go off topic, like how AEW does.
Right.
It becomes a circus.
Yeah, it does. It does. And that's why they should at least have some kind of script to, well, if they don't think that what the wrestlers is doing is good, then that's when they should give them the script and say, hey, you need to follow this. If you don't like it, then tough shit.
I mean, I'm not saying give them a script. I'm saying give them bullet notes.
Right, that's what I'm saying too. Like,
but yeah, I think what NXT is doing, what Triple H is doing, is smart. He's allowing the wrestlers to be themselves.
Yeah.
Be who they are. Their own personalities in it.
I can see AEW becoming another WCW, to be honest. You know, not in the good way though, but in the bad way, because all that freedom that they have, that's too much.
And that's why the matches aren't as good.
Yeah.
Because they're letting them do whatever they want.
Yep.
I mean, granted, WWE's main roster, their matches haven't been too good lately either.
Nope. So, the burning topic of the media now. Let's talk about that. Moxley versus Omega unsanctioned. What do you think?
You know what? I loved it.
I did too.
It was something wrestling needed again.
Yep.
I thought it was something wrestling absolutely fucking needed.
Yep.
I don't care what other people think of it. They can all kiss my ass what they think.
That's what I said. The only thing I said differently was it could have used a little more wrestling moves. But that was it.
It was a little too gory.
Yeah.
And I agree with that. It was a little too gory for me. But I will say I loved the match. I thought it was an excellent match.
Yep.
It was, but there was too much going on in it as well.
There was. I agree with that.
But let me ask you something.
All right.
The Fiend, Bray Wyatt, is he the next Undertaker?
Maybe later on down the road, because I did hear that WWE is trying to make the Fiend the next Undertaker, but to say he's going to be the next Undertaker, no.
I mean, because they tried to.
Because you can't replace somebody like that. You know what I mean?
You remember a few years ago, WrestleMania, it was Bray Wyatt, the Eater of Worlds, versus The Undertaker.
Yeah.
He was saying that he was the new Reaper and all that other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, he said all that stuff.
Right.
What I like about Bray Wyatt is he doesn't give a shit what WWE does to him. He plays by his own rules. He doesn't go by a script.
No.
He says what he wants to say.
Right.
That's what I like. He takes control of his own character.
Right.
More wrestlers should do that in WWE and say, fuck this, I'm not doing this.
Yeah, I mean, you know why Attitude Era was as good as it was? Because they had that freedom, Chris. Nowadays, they don't have nothing. They gotta go by some lame math script.
And that's why all of these wrestlers are trying to get out of their contracts at WWE.
Yep.
And hell, I don't blame these motherfuckers.
Nope, I don't either.
I'd be doing the same thing. I'd be like, fuck this. You don't want to let me do my own thing? You want to give me a dumbass character? You want to give me some bullshit script? Fuck you.
Right.
The fuck out of here with that.
So the fans not happy with the whole love triangle with Lana and Bobby Lashley and Rusev.
honestly, at first I hated it, but now it's starting to grow on me.
Yeah? Even...
Because it is a little... It's the same thing that they've done, but they're doing it differently.
How's it different?
Because they're adding more controversy to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Adding a little bit more controversy to it. Like, they're spicing it up a little bit. Because think about it. They're doing it, not trying to be racial or nothing, but you got a black man, a white woman, and a Bulgarian guy. A dude from Russia.
You do got a point, though. I mean, you do got a point, though. I didn't think of it like that.
People love that shit.
Yeah. I just feel that they could do better storytelling. You know what I mean?
They could do a lot better storytelling, William. They could. But it is entertaining.
Because how are you gonna go out there and tell the world that I'm 9 weeks pregnant and I had sex this many times? I mean, come on, buddy. I mean,
again, it's controversial. It reminds you of some Jerry Springer shit.
Maybe one day I'll start liking the rivalry, though. So did you hear about this Jimmy Havoc and Excalibur brawl at the hotel or something?
Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah. We talked about this the other night.
Yeah. What I think what really happened was Jimmy Havoc was wasted, and Excalibur might have said something that Jimmy Havoc didn't like, and then they started doing the little fight.
You want me to be honest about it?
Go ahead.
Personally, I don't give a fuck what they do.
Right.
I'm just saying, I don't personally care what the fuck goes on with them two, because I don't really like Jimmy Havoc. And personally, I think Excalibur kind of sucks on commentary.
But I'm going to skip down the script hill. Here's what I'm talking about wrestlers going on media.
And I want to talk about the Seth Rollins bullshit.
Yeah, we're getting to that right here. And unloading dirty laundry. That's the same shit as Jimmy Havoc and Excalibur fighting. Why the hell would you put that out there?
That's one topic I wanted to get into, because Seth Rollins is being a little bitch.
He is.
He's being a little bitch because he's not getting what he wants right now. So he's sitting there saying WWE is the best place to work for. WWE is this, WWE is that. Then why is everybody trying to fucking leave?
Right.
You know why? Because you want to be the next John Cena and you're not.
Right. And
that's what he wants. He wants to be the next John Cena, and he fucking can't be the next John Cena.
Right. Exactly.
And he's jealous of that. He's jealous of that because he wants to be the guy that everybody loves.
Yep.
But he just doesn't have that magnitude. He doesn't have that persona.
Yep. My thing is, though, you know, it's wrestling. Wrestling is all over the place, on the media, everywhere.
Well, there is no such thing as kayfabe anymore, because wrestlers are going on Snapchat, Instagram, and they're uploading videos of their real personalities.
I agree with that. You shouldn't do that.
If you're a bad guy, why are you going to go hang out? Why are you going to go hang out with a good guy off of Instagram?
Right. And the way that Seth Rollins is going with his bullshit, that's not good for business.
No.
And that's not good for his career either. Because, like I said the other day to you,
you know what? That could be a main reason why he lost the belt too. Because WWE might be pissed off at him for laundry out there.
Because the fans sees that shit, and then they're gonna be like, "Oh, is this what Seth Rollins really is?" Then hell with him.
Right. I mean, don't get me wrong. Becky Lynch is doing the same thing, trash talking to people, you know, on you know, Twitter and stuff like that. She's doing it too. Like, you know, she was trashing JR a few weeks ago on Twitter, talking about because JR said something about Seth Rollins being a B+ player or something like that.
Yeah.
But you know what? JR's right. Seth Rollins is a great wrestler. Don't get me wrong. But is he the top guy? No, he's not.
No, he's not. No.
Can he sell out an arena? No, he can't.
No, he can't. Can Becky Lynch sell out an arena?
But you know what? He's getting the Roman Reigns treatment. When Roman Reigns was getting all of the main events at WrestleMania, he's getting this, he's getting that. And now Roman Reigns is slowly building back up. Seth Rollins is slowly falling down.
Ain't that weird though?
And it's going to get to the point, where Seth Rollins is going to be a mid-carder again.
Yep.
Where he's going to be battling for the Intercontinental title.
Yep. I agree with that.
Fuck, I don't even know who's the United States champion right now.
How? I don't even. AJ Styles, I think, right?
Oh yeah. It's AJ.
So
I forgot that because they don't give a fuck about that belt. But I'm just saying, Seth Rollins is going to put himself back in the mid-card level, and he's never going to make it back to the top if he keeps going down this fucking road.
No, he ain't. You know
why Becky Lynch? You know why Becky Lynch is so hot right now?
Why?
Because whatever she says on Twitter, she's saying it on TV.
Yep.
She's saying it on television.
I agree with that.
Seth Rollins is saying shit on Instagram, Twitter, whatever it is.
Right.
And he's saying something totally opposite on TV.
Yep.
So he's being a two-faced little bitch. At least Becky Lynch is being honest on what she's saying.
I agree.
She'll say she'll slap your head off on Instagram or Twitter or whatever it is. She's doing the same thing on fucking TV.
Yep.
That's what I'm saying.
I agree with that.
That's why Becky Lynch is still as hot as she was.
Yep. I agree with that.
Alright, what's the next subject, man?
So I'm just gonna give you an update on Luchasaurus' injury, yo.
On who?
Luchasaurus. It's a muscle injury, and he may be back in January. But my thing is, what they gonna do with Jungle Boy since Luchasaurus is out?
I don't know.
I haven't seen Jungle Boy in a while, have you?
I have not seen him since All Out.
Right.
Not All Out. Double or Nothing.
Yeah.
At the Battle Royal.
Yep.
Okay, so let me ask you something.
Go ahead.
Let me ask you something.
Go ahead.
Orange Cassidy.
Uh-huh.
I'm like iffy on him because he's got that lazy style of wrestling.
You mean I don't care style wrestling?
Yeah, like he just got this lazy style where his hands are in his pocket and he just kind of like walks around like he's half dead.
Right.
I'm not sure about him.
Well, if you watched any of the, I think it's called Wrestling Circus, they're not around anymore.
I've seen his matches. I've seen some of his matches.
Yes, and that guy can wrestle. I don't know why I don't get it. Why doesn't he wrestle more?
Right. Like, why is he going in the ring and why is he, just going to do these light taps to your legs and
right.
his hands in his pocket and take a punch to the face. Why is he taking a punch like a little bitch?
Right, exactly. Well, when he fought fucking Brian Cage. Was it Brian Cage he fought?
Yeah, he fought Brian Cage.
And that was a great match.
It was. You're right about that.
I don't get it either, man. I really don't. A good talent is going to waste.
But he will, but 90% of the match, he will have his hands in his pocket.
Yes, sir.
I don't agree with that. I don't like that at all.
No. No.
But I don't like the fact that he's got his hands in his pockets.
No.
While he's wrestling.
No. I don't agree with that.
I disagree with that completely. Like to me, that's disrespectful to wrestling.
Yeah, it is. I agree with that.
That tells me you don't give a fuck about wrestling.
Right. I agree. AEW, buddy. Huh? Go ahead. What was you saying?
That tells, like, you know, it's just like, how are you going to lock up with someone? You can't just use your shoulder.
No. No.
Hold on. Go ahead. You want the rest of that? Alright. Be right back.
Alright. Yo. Remind me to edit that part out, yo.
Yeah, you need to edit that part out. I mean, you could have kept talking while I was gone. Ignore Chris will be right back.
Yeah, I could have. So AEW, did AEW show the mid-card belt yet?
The what?
The mid-card belt.
I don't think so.
What do you think about them getting one?
I think they should have one.
Yeah, I agree. But do you think it's too soon?
Why not? Why not?
I mean, they don't you think they need to build up their roster a little more before they consider a mid-card belt?
I mean, you can put it on a guy like Adam Page right now.
Yeah, you could. Yeah. Did you hear that Cesaro wants a match with Cain Velasquez?
Yes, I did.
What do you think of how that match would go?
I think it would be great.
Me too. Although I think Velasquez needs a little more time in the ring before he wrestles somebody like Cesaro.
Yeah. I agree with you.
Mm-hmm. So Vince McMahon, I heard Vince McMahon smokes weed, which, you know, I'm going to debunk this right now because there's a lot of drug tests WWE does to wrestlers, and Vince got to take the drug test too. So I doubt Vince does weed. He might have done weed in the steroids era, but today I don't see Vince doing weed.
But also, he can meet someone and pee in the cup too.
Yeah.
Or he could go and buy that synthetic shit.
This is true. This is true. Brock Lesnar's last match could be a Survivor Series or Royal Rumble. Because he's not happy of showing up all the time on Raw now. You hear about that? They want Brock Lesnar to show up more than what he does now.
I heard that's why he didn't want to go. He didn't want to stay on SmackDown because SmackDown wanted him to be there every week.
Yep. And now Brock's not happy with Raw now. So I'm thinking Rey Mysterio is probably going to be winning that battle of Survivor Series.
I hope not.
Yeah. And it was no surprise to us we're here. Sin Cara didn't get his release. Surprise, surprise. Why doesn't that surprise us, buddy? Well, because they never give wrestlers their release anymore.
They got Luke Harper.
Yep. Let's talk about that real quick.
Luke Harper?
Here's a great talent. Sin Cara and Luke Harper, both great talents, going to waste because WWE refuses to fucking use them. How stupid is that?
Oh, I
don't know. I don't get it, man. So AEW is losing viewers. We talked about this the other day too, buddy. We both agreed that they need to build up the rosters a little more and work on their storylines.
Well, you can't rely on Chris Jericho forever.
No, I agree. Well, you know who I will build up to take that belt from Jericho?
Who?
Adam Page.
Oh, I totally agree. Alright, but let me ask you.
Go ahead.
Let me ask your opinion on another guy who I'm high on.
Alright.
Pac.
I love Pac. Pac could be a main eventer too. He could be a champion caliber.
I love the attitude he has now.
Yes. I don't agree with his little bastard title thing.
Yeah.
But I love that guy.
Huh?
I said, but I love that guy.
Oh, me too, because that aggression he has now.
Oh, he needed that. When he was in WWE, he needed that aggression.
But Another guy that they're not using is Jake Hagar.
Yes, that's another guy. I don't get it. That's another guy that can wrestle. He can't talk as good on the mic, but they can fix that. No problem.
That's why they don't have him talking. Just have him go out there and beat the shit out of some people. He doesn't have to say anything.
Exactly. And he would be great if he had a manager like Paul Heyman.
Yes.
Look at Lesnar. Lesnar's not good on the mic either.
Who?
Brock Lesnar.
Oh, hell no.
So did you hear about AEW not doing the freeboard rule?
Want them to do what?
AEW not doing the freeboard rule. Yeah, man. Like, SCU got the tag bouts, right? Well, instead of any three of the members can defend those belts, it's just the two wrestlers that won the belt that can defend the belts.
So, in other words, the other wrestler is like a manager to the tag team champion.
Yep.
That's dumb.
Yep. Like how the New Day does, defends the belts.
Yeah.
One day it'd be Kofi, and next day it might be Big E and Xavier. Well, they're not doing that. They're not doing that. And in an interview that Behind the Ropes did, they asked Christopher Daniels, well, what are you gonna do since you can't defend the belts? And Christopher Daniels said, well, I just go get me another belt.
Which means they got to be thinking of bringing in a mid-card title.
Yep.
Alright, so let me ask you something. So AJ Styles says once his contract is up in WWE, he's done. He's retiring. He said he wants to go work at the Performance Center.
Okay.
Do you think that's true?
I mean, it's possible. I mean, AJ is not getting any younger.
So what I'm saying is, he signed a 5-year extension with WWE, right?
Yeah.
I mean, he's already, 40 years old? So by the time his WWE career is ever going to be 45, 46 years old?
Yeah. Honestly, I think that's smart. If he does go to the Performance Center, that would be really great for the new breed.
Well, I mean, you think about it, Shawn Michaels is there too.
Yes. That'd be really great.
I was just asking, what was your opinion on that? If AJ Styles retires as a WWE wrestler, because he always said, I told everyone I would end up here one day, and I want to retire here, because this was my dream.
My opinion is, why not, man? I mean, if you're going to retire, you might as well retire at the top of the food chain, right?
Right.
Right now, WWE is on top of the food chain.
Right.
I would retire on WWE also.
I agree with you. Granted, AJ Styles isn't the champion right now. Which I don't know why he's not even in the title picture right now.
Right.
I mean, this guy could go against anyone.
Yes, sir. You know,
he could wrestle anyone on any given day.
Yes, sir.
Okay, let me ask you something. Let me ask you something else. If there was one wrestler that you wish back then or now would have joined WWE, who would it have been?
Back then, does that
in any era?
Does that mean can they join in the later years?
No, I mean if you could put someone in their prime from any era.
Oh, okay.
Anytime. Doing WWE.
That'd be Sting.
I agree. Another guy I would say though, and he's one of my all-time favorites is, well, actually there's two: Ultimate Dragon and Jusha Thunder Liger.
Yep. Yep, I agree with that too.
I love Jusha Thunder Liger. You know, and Ultimate Dragon, and you know this, he's my favorite luchador of all time.
Yeah. I agree.
Fuck Rey Mysterio. I don't like Rey Mysterio at all.
Right.
Never did, never will.
Yeah.
But, you know, to me, Ultimate Dragon was a hell of a lot better wrestler than Rey Mysterio ever was. And Rey Mysterio, I don't give a fuck when anyone's in, is dangerous in the ring.
Yeah.
How many times have you heard him injure someone? He broke The Undertaker's orbital limb. He accidentally killed someone before.
Yeah.
He's injured more wrestlers in his career than anyone else. And it's no wonder why he's been injured himself, because he doesn't give a shit.
Right.
That's why I don't like him. Yes, he's excited, but he's not careful.
Yeah, I agree. So they're coming out with a new Intercontinental belt.
Really?
Your thoughts on that?
What?
Your thoughts on that?
Like, what are they going to do? Just change it around completely?
Yep. Redesigning it, buddy.
I mean, honestly, I love the classic life myself. I do.
Yes, I do too.
But I think it really could use a new. I think the belt could use a redesign, but at the same time, it's not what the belt looks like. It's about who wears it.
Yeah.
And it ain't working for Shinsuke Nakamura. And having Sami Zayn in his corner is just stupid.
It is just stupid. I agree with that.
Just saying.
Look.
I don't like it.
I'm cool with it if they do not repeat the design like they did for the women's, for the heavyweight. They all look the same.
They do all look the same. They do.
The only good thing.
In the day, every title had its own design.
Exactly. That's why I feel like they should just keep the design for Intercontinental, but maybe change the color of the belt, the strap itself.
I mean, they might as well just get rid of the United States title altogether.
Yeah.
Or fuck, just give it to NXT. Be like, here, you guys can have this.
Right.
They already have the North American title, so what do they need the United States title?
Right. So
actually, I don't even know who the North American champion is right now on NXT.
I don't remember. I don't even know, to be honest.
I don't even think they defend that belt anymore.
So Primo and Epico didn't resign WWE because they said there ain't no money in this world is worth it if you're not getting used. And I agree with that. When's the last time they even used Primo and Epico, Chris?
It was like January or something.
Right. And
they were jobbers against Braun Strowman or some shit like that.
Right. I don't blame them not signing. Do you?
But yeah, Carlito's talking about coming back to WWE.
Yeah. Yeah, I heard that. I heard that flop though. Are they still talking about that?
Savio Vega did an interview and he said, "Look, man, you know you're going to get paid at WWE because right now they're paying everyone big money."
Yeah, they are. Well, buddy, that.
But nobody can get their release though.
No. Nope. It's like a prison. It's like a prison. They get your contract, they throw you in the cell, and that's it.
Or they use you for a while, and then they just throw you away like you're trash.
Right. And then they don't want to release you.
Alright, now, hold up. I want to get off topic here real quick. Okay, I don't know if you've been reading about the whole Pittsburgh-Cleveland thing that happened Thursday night, turned into a WWE match.
No, I didn't hear about that.
Okay, so Cleveland Browns, Pittsburgh Steelers. There's 5 seconds left in the game. Pittsburgh's quarterback. It's not Ben Roethlisberger. It's this guy named Mason Rudolph, right?
Yeah.
Mason Rudolph tries to rip off Myles Garrett's helmet. Myles Garrett rips his helmet off and smacks him in the face with it.
Oh my God.
Then two more players get involved, like another Browns player, another Steelers player.
Yeah.
Well, Mason Rudolph called Myles Garrett a bitch. And then first he tried to kick him in the nuts.
Yeah.
He tried to kick Garrett in the nuts when he was down on the ground. But I think that was before his helmet got ripped off, right? That was before his helmet got ripped off. He tried to kick Garrett in the nuts, got up, and he tried to grab Garrett's helmet off his head.
Uh-huh.
Garrett ripped his helmet off and slapped him in the face with it.
Wow.
So Myles Garrett is suspended for the rest of the year. Mason Rudolph, I believe, is suspended for a game. And the other 2 guys involved were suspended for 3 games. But both teams were suspended or were fined $250,000.
Oh
In my opinion, I feel like all 4 players should have been suspended for the season.
Yeah, they should have.
Not just one of them.
Right.
Especially that fucking quarterback.
Right.
You're the one who called him a bitch. You're the one who tried to kick him in the nuts.
Right.
Why were you suspended for a year?
I don't know.
I'm surprised you didn't hear about it. It's been all over the internet.
I didn't hear about that, yo.
It's been all over the internet, dude.
But that's all I got for you, man.
Wait. CM Punk, man. We didn't talk about CM Punk.
Oh, about him going on backstage? I don't know, man. I mean, I got mixed feelings about that.
I like it because we get to see Punk again in some sort of fashion in WWE.
Yeah, but
it doesn't mean that the door is closed for him to have a match. You never know.
The only thing I'm afraid of is Punk being Punk. And does Punk ways and be a crybaby and then leaves again?
You see, I don't think he's going to do it this time around. Because he actually apologized about it. Like, him and Colt Cabana aren't even friends anymore.
Oh, really? That's shocking.
Because Colt Cabana was talking shit on Punk behind his back. And Punk said the only reason why he was so pissed off at WWE was because Colt Cabana was telling him all kinds of bullshit.
Yeah. Yeah.
And, he said at that time he believed Colt Cabana because he thought he was his friend. But really, Colt Cabana, all he wanted was Punk to defend him about the whole lawsuit thing.
Right. I mean, the whole CM Punk thing, all I'm going to say is we just have to wait and see. You know what I mean? We just have to see how this goes. I like the fact that he's back, but I'm also sketchy because what happens now if he does it again?
Right. I agree with you, man. I agree, but I also disagree with you. I think it's going to be entertaining as fuck because I think, first of all, I think they're going to give him freedom.
Right.
Doing the backstage thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But alright, man. I'm going to wrap this up. We're about 45 minutes into it.
Yeah, well, remember, don't forget to edit that shit.
Yeah.
Alright, man. I can't wait to see it on the internet. So long, y'all. Good talking to y'all. Hopefully I'll be back on another episode.
Yes, sir.
Alright.
I'll see you later, man. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe if you haven't. Leave your comments in the section down below. Leave your comments and thoughts and everything down below. And I'll see you guys in the next episode.